Welcome to the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, we're a day late, but Tafari had
I had D&D yesterday, and then we had LFG, and
and besides, I wanted time to break this down for you all, get all the little scoops,
because a lot of shit happened.
and we're just gonna go ahead and get into this here. Let me pull this up because he's gonna need this here in a minute. Because we are going to show. Why are you not coming up? Give me a second. I'm trying to get our Twitch channel to come up on my tablet because he's going to need to see what you guys are seeing. Because we are going to. Oh, this is. I thought I switched. Anyway.
You having issues over there, CK?
No, I'm alright.
You sure? That's just a lie.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ain't none of us alright.
No. He lies. He's lying to himself.
That way you can see everything going on.
Alright.
And
So-
I'll pull up on mine. Alright, so we had Elimination Chamber.
We start with the women's match, like we said.
In Toronto, Ontario, Canada is where they were. Hold on, I'm still trying to. I should have had all this done, huh?
Yeah.
Because I'm a professional. At least that's the story we're going with.
I don't think any of us are professionals. I think if we were professionals, we'd make money off of this.
Yeah, exactly.
But that isn't
Alright.
kind.
So I can see this stuff that comes up. If we get anybody on here. Especially when we got other things up. Okay, guys, we start off with the Elimination Chamber match. Alexa Bliss was the first one down, and Knight Rider here was right, but not quite right. He said something looked different. I don't think he caught it, but it was the same outfit she's been wearing,
Yeah.
but the jacket was different.
It says friends for eternity instead of friends forever, like it has.
Yeah.
Then we have Roxanne Perez, Bailey, Bianca,
And so Liv and Naomi started.
but
What?
before the match even begins,
the door was like being shut, and you hear a storm is coming. And we had the return of Jade Cargill!
who everybody and their grandma saw coming.
I mean, we even reported that
yeah,
there was talk she was in Buffalo, New York, and as soon as we got off stream,
yeah, you got.
I got on like one of my feeds that she was spotted in Toronto.
Mm-hmm. So we all know.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
It was the big secret everybody saw.
And she comes down to the ring, she walks into the door, and Liv is like, I didn't do it, and she's petrified. But she raises her hand, and boom, decks Naomi in the face, and she beats her ass all over that chamber.
And I want, again, we say this is fake all the time, but I'm going to tell you what, Bianca deserves an Academy Award.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, that girl's like, no, banging on this thing and just melted. I mean, you could just see her just drop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was in terror.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal performance. But yeah,
like I said,
Bianca
Academy Award winning.
done wonders.
Jade comes out there. She beats her black and blue all over that chamber. You know, as Solo says, coast to coast, post to post. And then to finish it all off, Naomi's trying to crawl out of the chamber. And Jade's like, nah, fuck that.
And
Grabs the chamber door.
Boom! So, that was the first big story of the night.
She gets taken out on a stretcher. They announce, Naomi can no longer continue because she's been eliminated.
And I thought for sure Jade was gonna come back in.
Nope.
But she just
came
kept
out
on
there,
walking.
beat her ass, walked off. Honestly, I feel like that makes more sense.
I do too, because it was in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But I had to rewatch this because a lot of people were talking about this, so I had to kind of rewatch it just to see how it all happened. But after she had been eliminated, she was hauled on the stretcher. Liv walks over to Bianca and she's like, "This is your fault. I didn't do it. This is your fault."
Mm-hmm.
Blaming Bianca. So now everybody's like, is Bianca part of this and Liv knows something?
No, Liv was just being a bitch.
I doubt it.
Okay, well, here's the thing. If Bianca did have something to do with it, why didn't Jade stay around to beat her ass too?
I feel that time's coming like tonight.
Maybe. But I don't...
Because, we'll get to that, but Bianca is scheduled to be on Raw tonight.
Oh, obviously.
Yep.
But here's the thing. I don't think... And I could be completely wrong. But I feel like the reaction we got out of her, character-wise, obviously, like we said, it's a storyline. They're acting. But the reaction we got out of her was pure confusion and terror. If she was involved in attacking Jade, that wouldn't have been her reaction. You know?
You didn't watch the press conference, and they talked to Bianca, and she goes, "These are both my best friends."
Oh yeah, I watched that part of it, but yeah.
You know, these are both my best friends. I still have to figure out what just happened.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened. Naomi has been taken to the hospital. Jade has left the building. I have to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I need answers before I can,
Yeah.
focus on WrestleMania.
So, I mean, that was an issue, and we'll get a little bit into the press conference, but I didn't dwell on a lot of it because, again, it was a lot of talking and a lot of points that were kind of already brought up, but they were brought up again later and more in detail in what I'm going to bring up. So, but there is one that we do 100% have to go over, and that's part of the biggest story of them all.
Oh yeah.
But anyway.
But yeah.
Then Bianca gets, she's hitting Liv is hitting the pod, and like, "This is your fault, screaming at Bianca, and then she has like 15 seconds or whatever, so she just kind of gets on the ropes and kind of sits in between the ropes, just kind of doing her like swinging thing.
And then Bianca is the next one to come out, and
she bolts the door.
Yeah, she tries to get out of the chamber to make
She's
sure.
Like, let me out. I need to be with her. Blah blah blah.
Liv comes and attacks her from behind, and
it takes Bianca a little bit to kind of
get back into the motion.
She's
like, distracted. Yeah, obviously. I mean, her best friend just came and beat her best friend's ass. So
literally.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, again, I know it's fake, but that was
phenomenal.
She beat her good, man. Anyway. And then, like I said, Bianca had a super slow start. She was really distracted. Mm-hmm. Then Perez comes out next. And Perez is like taking everybody out.
Oh yeah, she was doing phenomenal. She was beating both their asses. They were both in the corner. She was running up, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, Perez was holding her own for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. And then Bayley comes out,
and her and Bayley have had their big, and Bayley did not even get out of that pod, and they were already going at it.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing, Perez fucked up. Because she got in that pod, and Bayley started dribbling her head against that polyglass like a damn basketball. Boom, 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 boom. Just bouncing her around. Left her like a limp noodle in there. But yeah.
And then there was just a lot of back and forth with the four of them in there now. Nobody had been eliminated by that time. Liv had taken everybody out,
Yep.
and she's kind of just standing there in the middle of the ring, like, and then it starts the countdown. And Alexa just casually walks out, does her little, like, almost nothing stare that she's become so famous for. And just kind of walks up to Liv and just, like, beats her ass.
Yeah. And then Perez and Bailey, you know, they try to pin Alexa. Alexa punches her in the face. Perez tries to choke out Bailey.
He does that roll thing, like, and they're like, rope break's not going to count. The announcers are like, this isn't a regular match. And what Bailey does is epic.
Yeah,
she rolls her and, like, starts head grinding.
Yeah, like using I think that, like they said, like the announcer said, using the chamber as like a cheese grater against her hands to force her to. And
Perez even made a comment. I'm not 100% sure what it says, but she's like, "You tried to break my hand" or something like that, or "You tried to tear my hand up." Whatever it was something along those lines. She makes a comment to her.
Yeah.
I tried to listen to exactly what it was, but it's kind of left up to a little bit of interpretation on what she says. I'm sure somebody knows what she said. But
it doesn't really matter.
But again, yeah. But
Bailey and Perez keep on fighting in the ring. Then Liv comes in, hits Bailey with an oblivion. She pins Bailey, so Bailey's eliminated. Liv looks at Bianca, takes off running, climbs up one of the pods. Bianca chases her, and then, oh my God.
And I called it this, and I don't know if anybody's calling this, but this is mine, and we do have a couple pictures of this. The hair whip heard around the world because that thing was loud.
Everybody in the arena heard that. Like, Liv genuinely got fucked up by this. Hang on, I got a picture right here. I gotta pull it up. And then we go boom. Well, I kind of could have waited for it to actually load, but it's fine.
We're professionals.
Yeah, we're professionals. But here, if I pull this up, I should be able to zoom in a bit. But yeah, I mean, you can, like, her entire arm is fucked up. Her arm over there, and there's that welt.
Is it just not pulled up yet, or you're not live?
No, it's, did it not switch over? What the fuck? Okay, I guess it didn't. My bad, guys. I tried to press the button. There we go. Okay. Yes, professionals, everybody. But yeah, like you can see, her arms are all banged up, both her elbows, probably her knees too, but we don't get to see that. And then there's that welt across her stomach where that hair whip hit her.
So again, I'm gonna say this, and this is for all you people out there who, like, I know we say wrestling is fake, but I'm gonna tell you, wrestling is storyline.
That does not mean it's fake.
But there are athletes, 100%. I say all the time, do not do this at home, under no circumstances unless you are professionally trained. That there is 100% why. You know, like I don't know if y'all saw, but after that shit hit, Liv was like, yeah, like inching down the chamber, like that and shit. And you could just, and I know, watching it, and I know you couldn't, but it's that mental image. You just saw it just like bloody and.
Oh yeah.
And there was no blood in it.
But that shit, I mean,
you could tell, like, yeah, there are things that may be fake, and maybe they faked the noise a little bit, but that look,
bitch was loud as fuck.
Yeah, and I'm hoping is that, because even the, like,
announcers,
the announcers, but the commentary team that sits up that does that. They said they heard it up there.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they went to the post show.
Yeah.
They're like, we heard it up here.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if they piped in the noise, but I'm telling you, to get the timing down for that.
No, I feel like that was that shit was echoing. It was. If you haven't seen it, once again, why the fuck are you watching this? Go and watch it again, cause oh my.
Because I mean, it was just like, fuck! And all you heard, and it sounded like a whip too, man.
Yeah.
You heard that crack,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, and you
Everybody's
saw
jaw.
that well.
Oh yeah, everybody's jaw hit the floor. That shit. Oh.
But again, that was not the biggest jaw drop of the night.
No, not even close.
Then you had Liv eliminate Alexa, which everybody's saying is setting up for the Mania.
You mean Blizz eliminates? Well, you've missed.
Bliss eliminated Perez.
And then Liv eliminates Alexa.
Yeah. And then the winner wound up being Bianca. Bianca goes to WrestleMania
Yeah.
to face. And this was the interesting part. Bianca's celebrating, blah, blah, blah. She's walking up, holding her hand up, kind of walking behind her, or walking backwards, and Rhea steps up. Because there was like the stairs. So
Yeah,
she
the
comes up the steps, and is right behind Bianca, and Bianca turns around, and Rhea's just holding the title. Never says a word to her. Just holds the title, and then Io comes up.
Yep.
Which is a throwaway match tonight. I'm sorry. If Io wins, I'm not mad.
No. I honestly, nothing against Rhea. I would be so excited to see Io Sky as champion. I would love to see what she can do with that belt.
Well, the only been champion once, but she was a heel.
Yeah.
And she cheated to get it, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
But then you had, and this match was, it was more just for pop.
Yeah, it was a great match, but it also don't get me wrong. When I say this, it was the worst match of the night, but it was still a great match.
This match, and this is what everybody is saying, and I kind of agree with it. I kind of want your two opinion. This was just the only reason this match was put in here was to push Tiffany as a face.
Yeah.
You put her in with Trish Stratus in her home country, in her hometown, where everybody's going to cheer Trish. That transfers to Tiffy. So everybody cheers Tiffy, and Tiffy comes over as this super face.
Yeah.
And again, guys, we've all three of us have said this. Tiffy was doing great in that middle, like just
I felt like that's who she was.
You know, she can be I'm Tiffy and I'm great and blah blah blah, and you all need to respect me and honor me and love me, but know that I don't need any of it.
Exactly. I feel like that when she came out the Monday night after beating Nia Jax or whatever. I don't know if it was a Monday.
It was after.
It was whatever day it was, whether it was Monday or whatever.
It would have been SmackDown, but yeah.
When she came out, and she was like, I'm Tiffany Stratton. I'm on the Tiffy top. Blah 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 blah. That's who I felt like Tiffy was. Because like I said, up until that point, we hadn't gotten to see who Tiffany Stratton was. She was just a side piece to Nia Jax, and that was it. And then she comes out, and she's like, everyone thinks I'm just a dumb blonde, but I've been manipulating Nia Jax this whole time, yada yada yada. That was perfect. And now we're making her into the dumb blonde super face. Bullshit.
I agree. But like I said, it was a good match. And here was the biggest part of this, which I thought was beautiful. And it's kind of something that we had talked about multiple times that we wanted. Tiffy pinned Nia.
Oh, yeah. And once again...
And that's something she needed to do. Granted, it was a tag team match. But Tiffy needed to be...
the one to do it, yeah.
The one to do it.
And I want to... Because we even saw, once again, in her match against Nia Jax 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, I'm not going to say she was beating Nia's ass, but she had her down.
Another thing people brought up, and I didn't bring it up in here, and because I didn't get a chance to pull up like the footage because it's like super. It's only like maybe 2 seconds long in order to try to pin that exact moment and bring you guys and say, hey, look at this.
Yeah.
There is a moment that people are talking about that Tiffy still wants to be heel.
Mm.
Because I caught it and I remember it. She kicks Trish out.
Oh yeah, I did see that, but I thought it was more of just like I thought it was like I don't know the word.
But they're saying they don't know if Tiffy had just gotten the moment of like kick her out.
Yeah.
If it was to protect Trish or if it was heel. It's kind of one of those things of like. It was just really weird to see her kind of be like...
Yeah, I do remember seeing that. I thought it was more of just like... Because, this was meant to be like... Oh, this is like me pinning Nia Jax, like, get the fuck out type thing. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
But a lot of people talking about it, and I'm going to bring it up. And I didn't, put it in there because it was only, a 2-second clip, and they barely even showed it. And it was like they kind of almost went, oh, that's supposed to see. Type thing.
Yeah, I get you. But yeah, I feel like once again, I don't want Tiffy to be a heel, but she was playing that middle road so well. And then Charlotte comes in and we have to have Charlotte be a heel. But she was doing great as a face, and fucking WWE is a fucking train wreck. It's not. They're doing better than they ever have, but you get the point.
And then we had the match, and this is one everybody is saying was probably one of the best, but it could have been so much better.
I 100% agree, because when that match ended, I was like, that was just like a regular no DQ match.
Yeah, there was no blood there, and I didn't catch it, and again, it was one of those half-second windows that you really have to almost watch it in super slow-mo to figure it out.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to in a second. Because I kind of do want to let this match play out and kind of bring it up where it needs to be. Mm-hmm. But you had Sammy versus KO in the unsanctioned match. Kevin, he was dominating for quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean...
Sammy got his good looks in. He was beating him up, all around throughout the crowd and whatnot. But for the most part, Kevin was dominating. And here's the thing. They just brought out a bunch of steel chairs and, 2 tables.
And then the part that I want to get to is... One... And I don't know if it was... I'm hoping it was a bloop. Because, remember, Kevin hit himself with the chair.
Oh, yeah!
Sammy, ducked out of the way.
It hits the ropes. It bangs him in the head.
And you're just kind of seeing, I don't know. It was one of those moments of, was that meant to happen? Because that was that moment of, wait, hold on. You just looked really stupid doing it, for the record. But anyway.
I feel like that had to be intentional. Maybe it wasn't, but... Because, it's not actually that heavy. You could... I feel like it had to be intentional, but it doesn't really matter. It was funny, though. I liked it.
It was pretty good.
And then, they go through, 3 referees because...
Well, Sammy... Or not Sammy.
Yeah. Sammy is going to hit Kevin with the haluva kick.
So he pushes the ref in the way.
Yeah, so Sammy kicks that guy in the face, the referee in the face, and then Kevin hits him with a power bomb or whatever it is, the stunner or whatever it is, goes for the 3 count. Obviously, the referee's down on the ground.
So a referee comes running down the ramp, slides in.
Does the 1-2 count. Sammy kicks out, and then Kevin Owens, in all of his infinite fucking wisdom, gets up and clotheslines the shit out of... We have his name, I believe.
No, I didn't grab his name. The referee.
Yeah, the second referee. So then a 3rd referee has to come down there. He's checking on the other 2 referees.
And like I said, and there was a bunch of people out there.
Security.
Begging, found out that guy was P.D. Williams. which is an older wrestler.
Yeah, they're all out there,
they're begging
Kevin to stop. They can't do anything. It's unsanctioned. Blah 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 blah.
I mean, they're like, Kevin, please stop. Sammy finally gets up, grabs a chair with barbed wire. He's digging under there, and he just kind of gets up real quick. He's like,
yeah,
and does this whole look under again, and looks under again. Finally, he reaches in really, really, really far, and pulls out a chair covered in barbed wire.
Yeah, which does nothing.
Again, this is where I want to get to. He sets the barbed wire chair up. He's putting KO, setting it up, hitting KO with it. Whatever. There is a part, and we all know this happens, and if you don't know this happens, welcome to WWE, welcome to wrestling in general. Mm-hmm. There is a spot where Kevin is right when Sammy's getting ready to pick him up, Kevin drops something, out of his hand. Mm-hmm. So, was a little blade to cut to make the barbed wire
maybe
a little more realistic, blah, blah, blah. Because here's the thing, guys. Guess what? It is 100% real barbed wire. But if you want to know what they really do, and again, I watch a lot of stuff on wrestling. Tafari watches a lot of stuff. He wants to be a wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
The barbed wire is 100% real, but 100% cut to not hurt.
Yeah,
it's just still gonna hurt.
It's no longer barbed wire. It's just wire.
It more or less pretty wire.
Yeah. It's meant to look dangerous, not be dangerous, if that makes sense.
I mean, it's still going to hurt, but it's not
going to hurt. It's like a steel chair wrapped in barbed wire isn't going to hurt any more than a regular chair. You know?
You might get a couple punctures in it, blah, 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 whatever.
But that's really about it.
But, so, he probably had, and if you look, again, like I said, it's only maybe a half second to 2 second window to, see him drop whatever. But KO wins.
Yeah, with a powerbomb, I believe.
Yeah. And Kevin's walking up the ramp.
And then he decides,
turns around and comes back, pulls up the
protective mat
the protective mat
to reveal the concrete below it, and then he goes in, he drags Sammy outside, starts setting him up for the package pile driver.
And then, the second surprise of the night.
Randy Orton returns. He comes down to the ring. Kevin Owens gets back in the ring. He's like, come on, let's do this. Because he's a fucking idiot. So Randy Orton runs in there, beats him up, hits him with the RKO, and then he goes and grabs a steel chair. And I don't know what the crowd was chanting, but they were chanting something. And he tosses the steel chair away. And then he sets up in the corner to punt his head clean off. And then,
the only time
they actually step in and do something is to stop Randy Orton from punting Kevin Owens. They weren't going to do a goddamn thing about Kevin Owens package pile driving Sami Zayn on the concrete. No. That's totally fine.
Which, it was after the match.
Yeah.
So, you got to remember, yes, it is 100% unsanctioned. But at that time,
the match was no longer.
Yeah, it was irrelevant.
Yeah, it was nonsense.
Now, but they pull him away. They stop him. He's trying to punt him, which again, everybody's saying that that's possibly a WrestleMania match, probably. And we are definitely going to get a punt kick.
Oh, 100%. Take his head clean off.
KO's gonna be punted. So, it's a matter of time. Now, this is something I found interesting, and we will get to this in a little bit, but we're going to bring it up now, and then we'll deal more in depth with it later, for a simple fact that according to all the production sheets that have come out, this is the order of what is going to happen. The Rock and Cody thing was set here. And then, according to Triple H, some things that happened and they had to switch it. And this was at this moment.
Yeah. Man, y'all are fucking annoying. Anyway, continue.
Because we will get to that later, but the
That would've
Cody
been a-
Ralph thing was supposed to go here.
After the KO and Sammy, which would have made things very different.
Yeah, but we will get to that, and that is going to be probably one of the biggest talking points.
No, the biggest. It's not even close.
But anyway, here's where I'm going with this. So, because this kind of all happened, he's like, nope, we're just going to go ahead and skip. And this was it from his position, gorilla position.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, we'll go ahead and let's get the men out here to do the Elimination Chamber. Go ahead and start working towards that. So they get that all kind of going.
Yeah.
And then, so we go to the men's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, Logan Paul comes out first, then Priest.
And here's the interesting thing. And I didn't bring this up to start. And I know we are not with our president, and I'm not going to bring up political because I don't want political stuff really discussed on here. But it's not well liked in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And they booed the national anthem, our national anthem, and cheered for theirs.
Yeah.
Which, to each their own. I know America is, especially now, not where a lot of people think it should be, and that's fine. That's your opinion, not going to get into it. But to have Logan Paul...
I know exactly where you're going with this. He did it once again, like we said. He did it for a reaction.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. But to have Logan Paul do this knowing how people feel about the United States right now, to almost... Again, this is a Logan Paul thing, and I'm not defending him by no stretch of the imagination.
He's just a douchebag.
This is him just doing his normal douche.
Yeah, he's just not a good guy. But anyway, moving on.
Logan Paul comes out.
Then Damian Priest,
Punk,
John Cena.
So it starts off with Drew and Seth.
Yep, and they both obviously have a thing for CM Punk. I don't know.
I mean, they're fighting in front of Punk, and Punk's just like, hit him again.
Yeah, hit him harder. Hit him harder.
And
he,
laughing, almost laughing.
Yeah, banging against the other side as they're banging their head against the polyglass.
And his light kept coming down, and that was.
Yeah, he had to pick it up.
He had to keep picking it up.
I remember that.
Off camera. They said it happened like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
They only caught it like once or twice on camera.
I remember seeing that. I'm like...
But his light and his pie kept falling, and he just kind of casually reached down, picked it up. It was just...
I
really
remember
funny.
that was fun. But yeah, they're fighting in front of Punk's. Priest comes out.
And then Priest comes in.
And he starts beating the hell out of Logan Paul. And then
Wait, hold on. We didn't get Logan Paul in. Did I miss that completely?
Oh, I think Priest comes in, then Logan comes in. And Priest is beating the hell out of Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Who could have seen that? Then John Cena enters. He attacks Seth Rollins.
Priest, Logan Paul, and everybody.
Yeah, everybody's in the ring at this point, beating the hell out of each other. And in the middle of it all, Drew, I think he hits a Claymore on somebody. I don't remember who. And then Priest hits him with a roll-up and eliminates him. Which is kind of funny, since we were talking about how Drew McIntyre might go on to win the whole thing.
They said that was... And I read that too, and they said that was something that they deliberately threw out there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
In order to stop what was going to happen.
Yeah, which was incredible, but yeah.
But
yeah, then obviously Drew's a sore little loser, so he hits he hits Priest with a Claymore before he leaves. And then Logan Paul scoops in the opportunity, pins Damian Priest, and then he's out. And then
but this is a funny moment too. Because when Punk entered, they started to do the whole life thing. It's like, open the gate, you know it's me!
Like, you know it's me, open the damn door.
Yeah, I mean, it was... Because he wanted his shot at Logan.
Oh, yeah. And he got it.
Because as far as he was concerned, Logan would do some change.
Oh, 100%. He got it too. But yeah.
I mean,
CM
him and Logan
Punk and-
instantly start beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah, he goes in, starts beating up Logan Paul.
He winds up pointing to the WrestleMania sign after beating up Logan and all that. Looks across the ring at John Cena.
And then they get in the ring, and CM Punk goes to shake his hand, and Cena's like, no, fuck that. And then they go in, they hug each other. Then they start beating the ever-living shit out of each other.
Seth tells John Cena to stay out of this because he wants Punk.
Well, that's after, because they're like fighting in the middle of the ring. Then Seth comes in, kicks Punk, gets him down in the corner, starts beating him up, and then he goes over to Cena's like, you stay out of this. Punk is mine. Because, once again, he has a weird fucking obsession with CM Punk.
They all have a weird obsession with Punk. Then they go back and forth for a while.
Yeah, Cena and Seth trading blows. Logan Paul hits Cena with a clothesline. CM Punk grabs Paul, lifts him up, hits him with the go to sleep, and he puts his ass out. Eliminates him. And then it's Seth, Cena, and Rollins. Cena and Punk. Oh, right, I forgot about this. Cena and Punk team up on Rollins.
And they're just ping-ponging, man.
Yeah, ping-ponging him. Punk hits him with the go to sleep. Cena hits him with the AA. And then Punk pins him. And then... Oh, I skipped ahead. I thought this was earlier. But no, this is when Punk and Cena start hugging each other and then beat the shit out of each other.
Which I thought was really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And you'll find out why.
But yeah.
Punk kicks out of the AA.
He kicks out of a pedigree. He kicks out of a stomp. And then... I skipped ahead again. Then Seth gets hit with the go to sleep in the AA. Then Seth is eliminated by CM Punk. And Cena goes in for... What's the submission move called?
The...
Ankle arm?
No, the GT...
The GTF? GTS?
No, not GTS. Crap. I'm brain farting.
Hang on, we're gonna find out.
His submission move.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're professionals. The
FTFU.
Yeah. STFU. Step over toe hold sleeper. That is a name and a half. But yeah.
The STF, yeah.
Yeah, STF, and then Priest manages to pull away from the bottom rope. Punk, yes, manages to pull away from the bottom rope. And then Seth fucking Rollins comes in, hits Punk with a curb stomp.
Notice he has already been eliminated.
Yeah, just like Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, just like Drew.
He goes in, after being eliminated by Punk, hits Punk with a curb stomp on the steel, and then Cena's like, holy shit! Runs over, grabs him, pulls him back.
And again, we're going to get to this. But that's an interesting part.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll get to that here in a few minutes. And I do bring that back up again later, so remember that.
Oh, I was thinking the same. I think I know what you're thinking. I was thinking the same thing. But yeah, Cena pulls him into the middle of the ring, and he doesn't even tap out. He just passes out in the GTF sleeper or whatever thing. Cena wins the Elimination Chamber.
And I'm going to tell you this. I was so pissed off at Seth.
Oh, we all were, yeah.
I was so pissed off at Seth because I'm going to tell you what, in my opinion, Punk had that.
Oh, 100%.
Punk had
He
that.
was kicking out of everything.
Punk had that. Hands down, Punk had
Yep.
that match. Punk should have been going to WrestleMania.
Yep.
Should have been,
But
yes.
everything mellowed out, and I was fine. But now this comes into where a lot of the stories are coming. Triple H is like, all right, production, you're done. I want control of all the cameras, everything. So he shuts them completely out of everything that's about to happen. And this is something that I found really interesting. Because of him doing this, Only a handful of people knew what was about to happen.
And it was incredible.
So, Cody comes down to the ring. Travis Scott shows up with The Rock.
Yeah.
They come down to the ring, and The Rock is like, Cody, I need your answer. You're my brother. I love you.
Yeah. Give me, it's time to give me your soul. And
I can give you everything. I just need your soul.
Yeah. And Cody, Cody looks around. He's like, I'm sorry. I can't give you my soul because I gave it to these people and this ring a long time ago. Rock, go fuck yourself. And he says it loud too.
And The Rock just kind of, and John Cena is all happy and is like, yes.
Yeah. And he goes in to give him a hug, and you just see this dead.
Stop. Hold on.
Oh, right. We have
a picture of this.
Oh, if Discord's not one to be slow. Hang on, guys.
Go to that one.
Yeah. From Truth. I love Truth so much. Whenever it loads. Yep.
And we're gonna pull this up first, but we're gonna get to this in a minute too. But
yeah.
Here is this look.
At this completely.
You got us up?
Yeah, this completely deadpan, emotionless stare at The Rock. And The Rock hits him with the
cutthroat thing, and then we had
nobody saw this coming.
Go ahead and pull up the other one. The one with multiple images.
Is it this?
Yeah, no.
This?
No. Keep going.
This one?
No,
that's the only one you sent me.
Down.
I
know there was one. Go down. Is that it?
I don't know. You're the one who sent me these.
I thought I sent you the one that had 4 clips in it.
I don't know. You're the one who sent me this.
No. Anyway, I
don't know. We're about to find out. We're professionals, everybody.
No. I swear I sent it to you. That's not the right one. I'm pretty sure that's not the right one.
No, this is a 16-second interview. Hang on, guys. We're professionals here.
We'll get to that one in a second. Are you still...
Right. Whatever. We're going back to our faces. Because we don't know.
Okay, he basically just starts beating Cody.
Yeah, he goes for a low blow to start it off, and then starts beating the ever-living shit out of Cody in the middle of that ring. He grabs his title, hits him with it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, hits him with the title.
Busts
he hits
him
him with
his Rolex.
They're saying his dad's Rolex. They are specifically saying that it was Dusty Rhodes' Rolex. And he's just bashing the head with it, and Cody's bleeding. And,
yep, and
you gotta understand. I want everybody to understand. This is John Cena, and I was so happy. I was happy, and I know this might not be the most popular decision in the world, but a lot of the polls expected it. We didn't know when, but wanted it. Expected it to happen and didn't think it was going to happen. We all thought it was going to be Cody that turned or somebody else. But again, go back to we're going to get to that in a second too. But we can start with that one.
This?
No, the one you had with his face.
Oh, what you mean? This one?
This one. Truth is complete denial.
Yeah, it's AI generated. It's fake news. It's green screened. It's blah 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 blah.
Truth is completely flipping out. Because you gotta remember, this is Truth's hero.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, he's in the middle of that ring beating Cody Rhodes' ass. He his shirt is ripped. He starts choking him out with his own tie. And then him and Travis Scott basically hold him.
And The Rock gets his weight belt out and just starts beating Cody.
Yeah, starts whipping him, and then he grabs the blood from Cody Rhodes' face and smears it across the belt, and then they just leave. They just walk out like nothing happened. And then, boom, the show is over.
But you had the announcers come into the ring, and they're all like,
Yeah, they
helping Cody. They're like, "Are you okay?" Blah blah blah. But I'm gonna tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. Before we do all this, I'm gonna take a break real quick. Y'all can figure out something to talk about, but I want to make sure we bring all this up. So give me a sec. I gotta use the little boy's room.
Oh, okay.
Little boy's room, huh?
Yeah, phone with that.
Or the big boy's room. I'm a big boy.
Well, yeah, it was a
It
I
was
was
a show.
flabbergasted. Like, I expected John Cena to win the Chamber, but not like that. I was, well, the way he won the Chamber, it was shitty, but it made sense. But what he did after, I don't think any of us saw coming. I know I sure as hell didn't.
No. I know I didn't either, but
Well, yeah. I'm very interested to see what happens tonight. Where...
damn it.
Oh, I got you.
Well, I know not to open that for a minute.
Yeah, probably not the best idea.
No, I'll damn it. Hey, open this.
No, because then you're going to get murdered.
No, that'd be fun.
Yeah, except then you have to clean up all the sticky shit.
Yeah, really. But no, we won't do that.
I think you'd have to kill you.
Yeah, something like that. Ah, hell.
Alright. So.
Nope, you gotta go back and come back again.
Okay. Well, guess what? I got something for you. Not happening. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to break this down real quick. This is just some of the things people have brought up. One, John Cena needed help to win the Rumble, or to win the Elimination Chamber. It's not something a face does.
No.
Not something John Cena's ever done. No.
But here's the thing. I 100% agree. But piss off. What I found interesting, though, is after, or when he was giving Cena, it doesn't probably matter, because obviously he's obviously a heel. But when he was giving the SU or whatever the fuck to CM Punk, he was like, "I'm sorry," like screaming.
Yeah, you caught that. A lot of people are catching that.
So
and they don't know where that falls. But other people bring it up, is Seth part of this? Was it accidental? I mean, I know it wasn't accidental, but did he?
Yeah, like is he involved? Here's the thing, I don't, maybe, because he has sold out to the Authority before.
Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of people are thinking. Has he done it again?
I say no, because I don't think, like, this is John Cena's farewell tour. He is choosing to be a heel.
Okay. Again, I don't even think I brought that up. So we're going to go ahead and throw it in here.
What?
Heels lie.
Yeah.
Think about what you just said. Heels lie.
Yeah, they do.
Fair Fox.
Because, again, I'm going to refer back to The Rock talking in the conference, the press conference afterwards. This has been in the works for a while. Like, this is something John Cena wanted to do.
Fair
because
Fox.
everybody had been wanting it, and, you know, when are you going to turn heel? And I'm sorry, this might mean what? Can we see us?
Oh, yeah.
We're probably going to go back to that in a minute anyway, but...
Not that. There we go.
So, I mean, I can see the stuff here, but...
Yeah, I get you.
It's easier to see it on the big screen if I possibly can.
Hang on here. I get what you're saying. How old is John Cena though?
Look it up. I believe he's 50s.
Where the fuck? There it is. Da da da. 47. So,
That guy's still another year or two if he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I feel like the farewell tour isn't because I'm done with this company. It's because I don't
And
have.
of course, Dwayne Johnson is 52.
Yeah, but he hasn't wrestled.
CM Punk is 46.
Randy Orton's only 44. Actually, I thought he was older. But yeah. But Cena only has another year or two at most. Could theoretically go and wrestle for those 1 or 2 more years? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just saying, it's something people brought up.
Yeah.
Third thing is, little sign that everybody missed, and maybe we all should have seen it coming. You brought it up. I brought it up. You brought it up. The Entitled.
Yeah.
He came on the
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble post show, and is like, I've been doing this for years. I earned my right.
Yeah.
Is that not a heel comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Fair fucks.
We should have caught on to that.
And again, they're basically saying we gave you every sign, and yet you all know not gonna happen.
I mean, it was never even a thought.
It flew over our heads, I mean, we didn't think
and
about it.
It was the greatest swerve of all time.
Oh,
Yep,
100%.
exactly.
Because it was the one that WWE had. Look, big red sign, and we all went, where?
Pretty much, yeah. We all got
It could have hit you
smacked
right
in the face.
across your face and you wouldn't have known.
So,
And then,
another one.
The
Miz
Yeah.
told Cody, if you don't take it, somebody else will.
Here's the thing, though. Cena already took it.
Yep.
So that's what I'm curious. Like, obviously, it never would have happened. This has all been storyline for months and months. But what would have happened if Cody had accepted? Would Cena be the babyface? Would they both be like a tag team? Not actually a tag team, but like, would they both be like a tag team working under Dwayne?
Who?
Cena and Cody. Because Cena already took whatever this deal is with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting.
But just part of more of the storyline.
Yeah.
Part of more of, should we have seen it coming weeks ago? Not necessarily a John Cena thing, but that Cody wasn't going to take the offer.
Oh, yeah. I never expected him to take the offer.
No, I didn't either.
And then the fourth one, helping someone beat down a super babyface. I mean, he definitely, like, full-blown heel.
Yeah, like there's no... I say there's no coming back. Obviously, he could come back and be a babyface. But there's no coming back from that.
And I love what Cross said after all this broke down. Karrion Kross.
Mm-hmm.
He posted on his, and it's from supposedly from old promo he had done like a year or so back.
Mm-hmm.
But it says, "Is this making more sense yet? They're all liars. Can you see the vision now? What?
After what you just watched, different devils, different levels."
I mean, think about that for a second. And then, of course, you had Truth tweeting out another one.
We can't jump to conclusions. He has a good reason, everybody. He's John Cena. There's a reason.
We already showed you the clip on there.
Yeah.
Him,
It's AI generated. It's fake news.
Yeah, Truth was flipping out. But of course, would you expect anything different?
You know what I would love to see? One of two things, actually, which would be hilarious.
Truth come up to John Cena.
Yes. And either fight John Cena or join John.
Asking what's wrong.
Could you imagine R-Truth as a super heel alongside John Cena? That'd be so funny. I'm sorry, I just love Truth.
Brandy tweeted out John Cena sucks, which
Yeah.
I 100% see that. And now pull up that video you were trying to pull up.
Da 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 da.
It's only like 16 seconds, so I'm just gonna let this play. Go ahead and pull it. As long as it plays with no volume, we should be okay, because it's only like 16 seconds.
Well, if there's no volume, then what's the point in showing it?
You don't, because of what happens. Just watch.
Oh, okay. Da, 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 da. Hang on.
You let
Boom.
it go.
Well, no, I wanted to actually, because we weren't on our
Oh,
faces
go ahead.
yet. Okay. So, he's sitting down. I assume they're asking him stuff, or he's
Nope.
saying, oh, okay.
That's all we got. That was his...
I fucking love that. I actually love that so much. There's nothing... There are no words that he could have said that would have been better than that. That was perfect. Picture perfect. There is nothing better he could have done. Sit down. Walk away. Yep. Beautiful.
And then The Rock said later on when they talked to him that he was already back on a flight to Africa or something to finish filming his movie, and he'd be back really soon. So everyone's anxious to kind of see what version of John Cena if we're going to get a completely new one, if we're going to get Thugonomics, which some people are saying that he needs to come out to, and I don't have it. I don't have the rights to it, so I'm not going to play it. But go ahead and look it up. I can play it for these guys later, like when we get off stream. John Cena's old song, Bad Bad Man, that he had done when he did his whole full-blown album years ago. That totally needs to be his new intro, which, okay, fair enough, I agree.
Yeah.
But, now, some of the storylines, rumors, potential matches, upcoming matches, Raw, SmackDown, Mania, all that kind of stuff we usually throw in at the end here. I just got this news. Anglo announced it 18 minutes ago. I don't know when it officially came out. He is another one that I really, really watch a lot of. Ray Phoenix has officially been released from the AEW. We all know where he's going.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to go be with his brother. So Ray Phoenix is done with AEW.
I feel like everybody's done with AEW at this rate. Bo Dallas expected to return very, very, very soon.
Yeah, he was out with an injury. He has been cleared. So they are expected to kind of restart the
Wyatts.
Wyatts.
I would hope so, because like you know they've been kind of we haven't seen them in months.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, they didn't want to do anything, and this one I'm gonna let Tafari go with this one because I know he's gonna absolutely hate it.
I don't. No, because the thing, Travis Scott is training to be a wrestler, and there is talk that he will work some matches in the future. If he's trained, here's the thing. I had a problem with ISO Speed being in the Royal Rumble because he was a waste of fucking space who was just stealing spotlight from Tozawa. Why wasn't Tozawa the one to get speared in half by Braun Breaker? Even if he was only there, get one elimination. It's something for his career. ISO Speed is never going to step foot in a WWE ring again. He's a waste of fucking space in that ring.
A lot of people are also complaining about this because this is just another celebrity who nobody's really going to remember in 5, 10 years, whatever. When it goes back to watch, they're going to be like, who is that? Like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand Bad Bunny is still huge. That's not where I'm going with this. But imagine going back and watching when they're on like WrestleMania 70 or something.
Yeah.
and your kids are watching this, and they're gonna be like, "Who's that guy?"
Exactly.
I get you.
You know, you're a one-off character. You're
Yep.
never really gonna be anything. And then, why was Travis Scott holding the the hardcore title? What was
Yeah.
the purpose of that?
Because to
Don't
make him
know.
look cool. I mean, he was also like constantly sipping on whatever the fuck he had.
And then
He was
smoking
smoking.
sage.
Yeah. Like sprinkling, like he even sprinkled some sage. It had to be sage. Like they're not gonna just leave that shit in the ring. Maybe, I don't fucking know. Oh, I did forget. That's technically no longer an illegal substance in the WWE.
At least that's the rumor.
I forgot. Who said that? It was like a wrestle, wasn't it? No, it was Michin, wasn't it?
I think so. It might have been.
That's funny.
You might want to look that up.
Anyway.
It's not that important. Another celebrity taking a spotlight away from someone who probably deserves it.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Because, like I said, they're just doorways. Like
yeah.
Bad Bunny. You're going to have one or two matches.
Like, if he was... Here's the thing. If he was here to be... like, as much as I fucking hate him, Logan Paul is a full-timer now. If he was going into this to be a full-timer, sure, wonderful. Go for it. But if you're just here for a few months, a year, or two, whatever, you don't need to fucking be here. Unless you are coming into this company with the intention to be in this company for as long as you physically can be, get the fuck out.
But Triple H also made the comment that he loved that it wasn't leaked.
Yeah.
The whole thing. We did not pull that up.
We can. We can't show the volume. But also I don't know if we can even show
We
it.
can show clip. Like, it can be kind of, because I've noticed a lot of them,
This one. Bam. So I don't know when this was.
This was during SmackDown, but it was like posted on their WWE channel or on their Twitch account.
All right, let's boom.
Kind of. I want to say it's more towards the middle.
Yeah, we can't show like all of it. So
but right there. Go ahead.
yeah, Michin. Here, I'll back it up just a bit. Show a few seconds of it.
Yeah.
They're wrestling over the kendo stick. She goes to swing, and Adam Pearce gets hit with it.
No.
Or Nick Aldis. Shut up.
Don't insult Nick.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, you're so right. But yeah. So now they have a street fight on SmackDown.
And again, if you look, Chelsea Green.
Exclusive. When Michin attacks Women's United States... Oh, that's...
No, read the top.
She just screams, I am not doing this. Too bad, honey. You are doing this.
She says that Nick is out to get her. He's out to take her title.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Zenitiz NS. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I appreciate the follow. Rip my childhood 2004 to 2025. Cena, you monster.
I'm sorry. I absolutely love it. I have wanted this for so long. And like we said, this was a big red sign that we all missed.
Yeah, it was very... I am very excited to see where this goes.
But I love this.
I love it. Yeah, it was definitely a swerve. It
was a definite curveball.
I don't think anybody saw it coming.
Oh, absolutely.
And like I just said, Triple H absolutely said he loved that it was not leaked.
Cena face, I didn't want to see him in WrestleMania. Oh, 100%. Because once again, love or hate John Cena, in that ring, he's...
Him a face, no.
You know
but
what?
Him a heel, I'll go for.
You know what some of the funny things is people are saying online? And it's mean, but it's funny. So please don't... This is just... They need to take and show pictures of like all the little Make-A-Wish kids the moment.
Oh, you can't do that. Bray warned us a long time
And
ago.
I have read that.
Yep.
During the Firefly Funhouse, when they were doing the Firefly Funhouse match, Bray made a comment to him that
Fuck them kids.
he made a comment to him, you put on a mask every day. I don't. Or something along those lines.
Yep.
And everybody is talking. Yeah.
Exactly, yes.
Everybody's talking
Bray
about
did warn everybody a long time ago. Yes, you're correct.
Like I said.
Fuck them kids. I love it. I agree. But it would be funny to see all them kids that watched the Elimination Chamber be like, there was one girl that they showed, and I didn't bring it up.
NWO Cena?
Yeah. But there was a little girl that was a huge Naomi fan. And her mom's like, and I don't know if her mom had watched it before or whatever, they were talking about it. And the girl was like, yay, Naomi's first, and she's all excited. And then Jade comes out and beats the hell out of Naomi, and the little girl's like, no! Just like freaking out. And her mom is laughing. And I mean, yes, that's mean, but I know that's how these kids were.
Oh,
John
100%.
That pure horror that their idols went.
I guarantee you they was.
Oh, you people we were freaking the fuck out.
I loved it.
I know, but we were still freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
But yeah. So now we have the street fight with Mi Chen versus Chelsea Green, which she's not doing.
Between Jade, who makes a murder on national television, and John Cena becoming the ultimate antagonist, it's the best day of my life. Don't talk to me about marriage.
Oh wait, did you see? I put it on there. Pull up the Jordan Grace. On
Oh, yeah.
I think it's on my actual. It's in the WWE
it's
file.
yeah. It's this right here. You can't see. That's terrible.
Can you not blow it up? There we go.
There we go. Okay. Boom. God damn it. There we go.
Because she had teamed up with Trinity, Naomi, in TNA. Jordan Grace had.
Yep.
And they were like.
But yeah, so Mia says, "Hold on, I forgot about you, ma'am. Where was you when Naomi was getting tore up?" And Jordan Grace responds, "She stood there while I got snatched by the Roots, and y'all want me to fight She-Hulk? Bye."
I mean, Jade is a beast.
Oh yeah, I would love to see them go at it.
But like I said,
oh yeah,
I would love to see them. As a tag team.
No, that's that you cannot do that.
Oh yeah, we can.
You cannot.
Yes.
By the way, Travis Scott, who forgot the shots aren't real. He slapped the hell out of Cody.
Oh
he
yeah.
Does side quests instead
they are talking about that too. The shots that he had. I mean, you heard the smack of him hitting Cody in the face. And they're really wondering a lot about that too. I didn't bring that up. Because,
he does side quests instead of making us an album. Yeah, he's basically going on the Snoop Dogg.
The Snoop Dogg.
He's just doing side quests.
We call it the Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
He did everything he needs to do. He just doing the side quests now.
Yeah.
Think of everything Snoop Dogg has done. He's like done it all.
Yes.
He's done video games.
He's done the NFL. He's done WWE. He's done... If it exists, he's probably done it. But anyway...
So...
But no, you cannot have Jordan Grace, but from what I understand, we
brought that up like right before you got on.
He started training to become a wrestler, which, why? Like, here's the thing, if he was training to become a full-timer, wonderful, go for it, man. But if you're just here for a match or two...
more part-timers.
Yeah, exactly. If you're just here for a match or two, or even just here for a year... You're not going to be remembered. You're just taking up showtime from everybody else.
But, So, for tonight, we have Bianca will be on hand to witness the
Rhea versus
Ripley.
EO, yeah.
for
And
the title.
we better get something from Jade. Hear me out, Travis Scott versus Bad Bunny versus Post Malone.
No. We don't.
No.
We don't need celebrity matches. No.
Not okay. Here's the thing: if you want to do that, have it be its own like throwaway, like just like here's a random Wednesday match of Post Malone versus.
Or even Saturday Night main events. Those have been throwaways.
Literally, yeah. Do it on a Saturday night main event. Just don't even mention it. Just be like, here you go. Here's this random bullshit because that's all the Saturday night main events are.
I'm kind of anxious to see how this one's gonna play out. The War Raiders versus the Creed brothers, because
if the Creed brothers win this, I'm gonna be so pissed off because they don't deserve it. The last match they had
for the titles,
they were they were about to lose, and they're like, let's lose anyway, but look stupid doing it. and then they had the audacity to stand over the War Raiders with the titles like they actually did something. You just look like idiots. I swear to God, if Chad Gable doesn't come back and slap the ever-living piss out of them, I'm gonna be mad. They should lose this. Chad Gable should come back and beat both of their asses. 2v1.
Then you have the Ivy Niles versus Lyra Valkyria for the Intercontinental title.
Ivy's not winning that.
I don't think so either.
No.
Not as a... Here, like we've said, Ivy is great, but she's... Why the fuck is she with Chad Gable?
Exactly.
Then you have Gunther, Seth, and CM Punk. Here's the thing. This is just give me a sec. When Adam Pearce announced that all this was coming, he said Gunther, Seth, and CM Punk will be on hand. Mm-hmm. Now it's coming out that Punk has been pulled from dates for Raw. I
can't wait to see what they're going to do with the Intercontinental title. I wish we can see a fatal five-way between Penta, Finn, Balor, Breaker, Styles, and Kaiser.
That would be interesting. We kind of talked about that, not last week, like on camera, but I think we talked about that last week just among us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I remember right. And
that would be a good match.
You could do a five-way. There's usually a four-way. Because you would, unless it was just all of them in the ring at the same time.
Yeah, I like you can only do a fatal four-way tag team, but I mean, there's the Royal Rumble. You can have like 30 people in there at once.
Yeah.
But that would be a really interesting match. I don't know. I mean, Balor's just trying to get Balor is such a bitch. Like recently, he's just such a bitch.
I agree.
That's like Appleboy.
In August in my country, France, get ready because Backlash was just a taste. We are going to turn the industry upside down. Fair enough.
I hope.
When do they go back to France?
Here soon, I believe. Backlash, you said?
Yeah. Man,
when is Backlash this year?
That's a great question. Let's find out.
Look this up real quick.
Backlash 2025. Do we have a date? Mexico City.
No, that's rumored.
Oh, then I don't think we have an official... I don't think we have... I guess it's France. Oh, it's in Mexico. So yeah, Mexico. I don't know. I think he's saying last year Backlash was in France.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, I was not watching wrestling.
Okay, last year. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that now. But
yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they're saying that's fake. A lot of people are saying it's real, and them trying to cover it up with Backlash being in Mexico. I don't know. I haven't brought it up because of the simple fact that I can't find out.
Yeah, there's no
one side or the other.
We'll find out when we find out, and that's really it.
And I'm hoping we find out probably right around Mania.
Yeah, but anyway.
Not right after.
But Punk was previously announced for a SmackDown episode on March 21st in Bulgaria, Italy. He was also stated for Raw event in Glasgow on March 24th and London on March 31st.
And now they're saying he's not going to be at those dates, so I don't know if he's still going to be on tonight or not, but I figured I'd bring it up there.
I would assume so.
So now here's just some of the rumor matches people are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We got Logan versus Punk at Mania.
Yeah. I have nothing to... oh, God. I have nothing against American crowds, but international crowds are on another level. Oh, I would imagine so. Like, you don't get WWE internationally very often, as compared to, like...
We're kind... I hate to say it, but America is kind of... Well, we get it all the time.
Yeah. Like, we get them a lot.
I do think that we need to, like, some of the... There's a lot of talk of them bringing some of, like, the bigger events. Like, there's talk of, like, next year, Royal Rumble possibly being in, like, Saudi Arabia.
I know they're going to do a lot of things in Saudi Arabia now.
Yeah.
Because they made that whole deal with, like, Crown Jewel.
Yeah. So... I would love to see some of, like, the big events going to...
you want my opinion? Because WrestleMania, I am very afraid for Saudi Arabia. I don't know why. I don't know anything about international stuff, I'll be honest. I don't pay attention to if this is a political thing, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't try to stay out of it, but I don't try to bring it up on here.
Yeah. Anyway,
so...
What
we
were
have the
talking
Priest versus Drew, which everybody pretty well already seen coming.
Yeah, and Logan versus Punk, or Seth versus Punk versus Roman, or Seth versus Roman. Because usually the shows in Saudi Arabia are really... Yeah. I mean, I feel like...
Here's the thing. This is where I have a problem. The women are... They're already... not on the level NXT is in, like, the main roster. We talked about that.
Yeah.
But they water the women down even more there, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I know women's rights in Saudi Arabia, but yeah,
I just want to bring that up because, like I said, NXT is like here.
For the women's
WWE
matches.
is like the main roster is like here, and when they go to like Saudi Arabia and all that, they go like here.
Yeah, for the women's
and
matches.
That's an issue for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're already subpar. I mean, they're good matches. But watch NXT, and you will be like, no.
If you don't watch NXT, watch it just for the women's matches, because every single women's match in NXT is a 100. Banger.
Yup.
The men's matches, some of them are really good, some of them are meh. It's really a toss-up.
The women's matches are
like the tag teams 100 in NXT.
Yeah,
really good.
Pretty good. Yeah. But then of course you have the matches that are actually officially
is the best women's division, right? Oh, 100%.
100%.
Yes, 110%.
I've done said they need to take and clear the entire NXT roster, move them up to the main roster, and get rid of 90% of the women's roster on the main.
Well, here's the thing. And we've kind of been over this before. I don't think it's a matter of the roster being good or bad. I think it's a matter of them not using their rosters properly. Because on NXT, everybody's trying to prove themselves, you know? So all of the matches you're bringing 100%. On the main roster, you kind of... I'm not going to say you've made it, but you've made it. You're on the main roster, you know? So I don't know. We have a quality roster with quality bookings. Yeah. But I don't know.
Like I said, I think the women's division in NXT, if you want to watch women's wrestling,
watch it.
NXT is the way to go.
And then you have the for sure matches so far. You got now Cody versus John Cena.
Gunther versus Jay. And
this is something I want to bring up because I definitely want to watch it or hear it. I don't know. It looks like it's what's the word I'm looking for? A visual.
A video podcast. Yeah.
And it's Stephanie's Places will premiere on ESPN Plus sometime in March. First guest will be Pat McAfee, which I'm kind of excited for. I kind of do want to watch those. Hopefully, those are more or less just like her life and growing up in the division. And
And the TNA WWE partnership is truly one of the best things. Oh, I agree. Yeah.
We haven't started watching TNA yet. We do have TNA Plus. We are wanting to it, especially because I have always and will always be an Elijah fan, whatever you want.
Yeah.
But when I saw him come in, I was like, I'm watching TNA 100% for real. And we just kind of haven't. We haven't found time to watch it because we're trying to.
We have a lot of. It's a busy week. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we do.
Moose versus Oba. I'm not ready for this match. That's gonna be a good match.
I like I said, I've never been a big fan of Moose.
No.
Moose.
Eh.
I mean,
Obafemi's good.
Obafemi's a beast.
Oh yeah, Obafemi. Like we've said before, Obafemi. In a few years, I can see him being maybe not quite on Gunther's level of just completely dominating, but being on Gunther.
I don't think. Okay, he's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And
Very
what
much.
I mean by that is I don't, not to take anything away from him, but I don't think he's on Gunther's level for the fact that Gunther is a wrestler, 100% pure. Yes, Gunther is big. He is powerful.
That's
he
true.
is great.
That's true.
But technically, in that ring, Gunther can mop the floor with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid that Obafemi will become what Omos should have been.
Omos is the one who was with.
I know. I remember the name, but my brain is bad at remembering names.
You remember? He was with.
Yeah. No, I know. Yep. I remember.
He was with MVP for a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
The great Nigerian Titan who was with AJ. Yeah. Like I said, I remember the name, but okay. Well, something you have to understand about me. I'm terrible with names. 90% of my name brain space is taken up with Ben 10 aliens. That will never change. So any other names that just kind of get crammed in there, they don't really connect to faces. Anyway.
Don't worry, I'm the same.
Yeah.
You got Ben 10 aliens up there too? That could be a whole topic for another day.
Yeah,
y'all can have that. Anyway, what I do want to bring up is if you like us, well, we do this almost every day.
Yeah.
We do talk about at least WWE stuff.
Yeah,
Raw, SmackDown,
PLEs,
the
most of
PLEs.
them.
Well, all the PLEs. We want to get into doing the NXT
I think
stuff.
this is our first PLE, isn't it?
No, we've done the PLEs before.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh yeah. You're right.
But
Honestly, I'm super cold. I really enjoyed talking with you. The only problem will be the time difference. Oh, what time? Oh, right, you're in France, so time. Yeah, time is. Trust me, I have a bunch of friends that are in England and overseas and stuff. So I know all about
Are you
that.
in France?
Yes, he said that.
It was France. Okay.
Because remember, he said the next.
Yeah. What time is it there? If you don't mind me asking.
Actually, I guess there's.
There's time zones.
Yeah, there's time zones in France. France is pretty big. Well, actually, whatever. Yeah. But the one thing I wanted to bring up.
Go ahead.
We were talking about, it could be Logan versus Punk for Mania. Oh, 11. Yeah, almost midnight. Yeah.
Almost midnight there. Yeah.
But
But yeah, like I said, we do a lot of random stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of, I wouldn't say adopted sister. My best friend, who is more like a sister to me,
Yeah.
comes over on Wednesdays. And
Oh, did you get the fiery ones?
No, I did not, because we have to wait a week anyway.
Oh,
that
right,
would be
because
here
yeah.
next week.
Anyway.
But anyway,
But yeah,
we do a lot of random stuff on Wednesdays.
we
talk about-
did the Bean Boozled challenge last week.
Yeah,
Bean
go
Boozled.
back and watch that when you get time. That one was pretty.
It was awful.
awful. Yeah.
All right, see you, man.
All right.
Thanks
Hope
for
we
Catch
watching.
you again.
Yeah. But no, what
You're
I wanted
always welcome.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say is, Logan versus Punk for Mania or Seth versus Punk versus Roman Reigns does not need to be at a fucking WrestleMania. He's been at every single WrestleMania for the past 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Fuck that. You haven't showed up in 3 months. If as far as I'm concerned, you don't even deserve to. And don't forget whose game this is when everybody says XENE.
Okay.
Huh? Ah! Alright, bud. Sleep
Hope
tight.
to catch you again. Sleep
Yep.
tight. Don't have too much fun.
I love that.
LA Knight.
Yeah. But yeah, Roman Reigns does not even be in a WrestleMania, period. End of list. Go the fuck home. You've already been there for the past 3 months.
Again, like I said, we needed a tribal chief.
No, we didn't.
No, hold on. Let me finish before we go down this whole road. We needed a tribal chief. Come to find out, we really didn't need Roman Reigns as a tribal chief. We really didn't even need a tribal chief. And now he's doing the same crap he has done for the last 3 years, whatever it was that he was.
Yeah.
Because again, we haven't seen him in how long?
At least 2 months. Because January 6th. So, yeah, pretty damn close to 2 months now. It's going to be more like 3 months if the next time he shows up is WrestleMania or whatever. So fuck that. You don't deserve to be at a WrestleMania.
But they do have the story with him and Seth that has happened at Rumble.
I don't give a shit. Show the fuck up for work.
I don't think it's in the WWE folder, but that is a perfect time to be bringing up.
Oh, the memes you were talking about,
the 2K,
the 2K25 part-time edition. Yep.
That is the perfect time to be bringing that up. Yep. We have a part-time champion.
Win a championship, go sleep for 3 months, show up, defend your title, cheat to keep it, go back. Yeah, but anyway, fucking.
We don't need all that.
No.
But again, to rehash it real quick, if we don't have that, do we have? Even let's throw it in the mix. And I don't know. I know who you wouldn't go for, but so do you have, and why would you have Logan versus Punk versus Seth?
Because they both have a fucking problem. Well, I think it more.
Everybody
has a problem with CM Punk. That's really
everybody
it.
has a problem with Logan too, but irrelevant.
Well, no, none of them. The audience does. None of them give a damn about Logan Paul. Because he's just, like CM Punk says, he's a punk-ass kid.
Who does punk-ass things.
Yep.
How do you say it? You're a punk-ass
kid who does shit to get a reaction.
Yeah. Who does dumb shit to get a reaction or something along those lines. But yeah, that pretty much sums up.
Yeah, that's all we have for now, unless you have something else you want to bring up.
I do not. That I can think of right off the top of my head. I'm sure I could come up with something.
That's for a different day. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far, go ahead and follow us. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. If you want to chat with us more about this kind of stuff, you can join our Discord server. If you want to support us, you can use the big red donate button. But aside from that, we ain't got much else to say. I'm Tilfari.
I'm CK.
And I'm Knight Rider. Have a
and
good night.
And we'll see you all next time. Bye.